Hello, and welcome to the video tutorial for My Wallet. The wallet is basically your on-site account. It's where all your money goes. When you earn commissions, you make a deposit, anybody donates money to you, any sales you make, it all goes into the wallet. And these big buttons here show you a quick reference of what's going on in your wallet. Your wallet's basically a quick reference place. You can scroll down and you can see all your sales, and you can make the list as long as you want. Right now I got it set at 100. We can set it at 10 there, and it just shows 10 entries, but it still shows you the entire happenings of your wallet right here. This is your current balance. That's how much money you are allowed to withdraw from your account. And the wallet is basically for you to recharge or withdraw from. So up here you have Recharge Wallet. You click on Recharge and a window opens for you to type in your credit card or your debit card and deposit money into the wallet. Now the reason you'd put money into the wallet is if your wallet's empty, you don't want to be paying transaction fees using a credit card to buy every song, every purchase you make. You got to use your credit card. You get charged transaction fees. So you don't want to pay the transaction fees. So you just put the money into your wallet once, and you can make as many purchases as you want using the wallet, and you don't have to pay transaction or handling fees. It's absolutely just a cash deal. If the song's $2, you pay $2. That's all that comes out. There is no in between. There's no middle guy here. This is just us doing business with the artists. This is a direct connection. That's why we call the site your direct connection, because you're directly buying from the artists. So the other thing you can do is withdraw money. So if you want to withdraw money from the site, you just click on the green button and you get a verify OTP window. Now the OTP is a security number that is sent to your email. So you have to click on send OTP. It will send an email to your email address, and you open a browser window. Don't close this one. Open another browser window, go to your email address, get your OTP number, come back here, put in your OTP number and click validate. So once you validate, then it'll allow you to withdraw money, or you might have to set up your Stripe account if you haven't already done it, but that's with Stripe. IMM does not take your banking information. You do that with Stripe. You set up an account so Stripe knows where to send your money to when you want to withdraw it. But there's no reason for you to withdraw money. This is an international bank account. We do business with the Bank of Canada, Royal Bank of Canada. That's who we do business with. That's where all the money's kept, and it's kept in one account. This just tells you how much you can withdraw from that one account. That is what allows us to make purchases without transaction fees, because really no money is transferring hands. All this transferring is information. It's telling you how much you've spent and how much you've earned and how much you're willing to withdraw from the one big account. Now the advantage to that is, look here, there's $151 in this account. Now you imagine if there's 1 million artists on this site, 1 million fans, artists, businesses, and they all have an account of $151. That's $151 million earning interest. And IMM doesn't touch that interest. That interest belongs to you, the membership, all of us. That's our interest. And as the bank builds, it builds more and more interest. And with that interest, we create a dividend, and we all get paid a dividend that's based on what our balance is what our average balance is throughout the year. Every year, it pays us all a dividend. The higher your balance, your yearly average balance, the higher your dividend. And as the bank gets bigger, once we cross a certain amount, we can apply for a bank charter. And when we get a bank charter, that means we can lend money back to ourselves. That's right, we can give ourselves loans. There'll be a page loaded onto the site where you can go in there. It'll see what your commission history is, and that's over here. Down a little further, commission history, you see it on the left. It tells you how many people you signed up. And don't forget, everybody you sign up works for you. That means everybody they sign up are paying you. So they'll be listed as number ones and number twos. Ones being the people you sign up, twos being the people they sign up. And the site will know exactly what your yearly income is. And that's a stable income because it's coming from hundreds of different sources. So that means it's stable. And the site will lend you money based on your yearly income. So you'll have options, how much you want to borrow and how many commissions, what percentage of your commissions you want to pay back the loan. The site will do it all automatically. You won't have to go to a bank manager and beg him to give you a loan or anything like this. This is your money. This is your bank account. You're literally lending money to yourself. Now, how cool is that? You don't have to ask or beg for it or apply or anything like that. It's all based on your income on the site. So we can lend money back to ourselves. We'll be able to get mortgages. We'll be able to get life insurance, car insurance, home insurance. We can do all this ourselves. And I've already talked to the banks and the insurance companies. They're all in, and they're going to give us special rates because there's so many of us. We're a huge clientele. That's power. And we go to an insurance company and say, hey, you want our clientele? You give us better rates. And I've talked to some of the biggest group insurers in this country, and they're all in. They're more than willing to give us a break on everything. And we get a break on our loans. Now, there'll be a certain amount of interest, probably half prime. We'll be paying half what anybody else does. But the extra, the interest we pay goes into our own bank account, which in turn pays us back. And like I said, all that interest belongs to the membership. This is your money. This is your commission money. This is your donation money. This is your sales money. This is all your money, so the interest is all yours. So the more you leave in, the more you get paid in dividends. And the quicker we build the bank, the quicker we get a charter. The quicker we get a charter, then we can loan money back to our membership. Now, you can't tell me that's not cool. This is all of us taking care of ourselves. Because the big banks, they didn't lend us any money to build this. This was built by the money out of the pockets and the hard work of fans and artists. This is grassroots. None of the big labels, and we went to see them, none of the big labels would invest in us because they didn't want the fans having access to the 82% of the artists that they don't own. The top 17% on Spotify, they make money. The bottom 82%, they don't get streamed 1,000 times a year. And half of them don't get streamed at all because they can't be found. A handful of R&D guys at a label can only look at a few hundred bands a year. They can't look at the millions of bands that are sitting there. The only way to search millions of bands is with millions of fans. And that creates a data stream. If you look at our search options, we search by what you like, not who you know. So we take that data and we sell it back to the labels. And then we split that data between the investors and the site membership. It's an even split. So when we sell that data, which is worth I can't even tell you, I can't even say a number big enough for what that data is worth, because the labels can see what the fans like in real time, what they're looking for. And that's far more important than what you bought last year. Because right now, the way the labels work, they just look at what you purchased last year, and then they feed you more of it this year. That's just the way it works. And that's why we keep getting the same thing over and over again. So as we create this data, we sell it, and the site sells it, and we split the profits between the membership and the investors. And that's the way this site works. And don't even get me started on streaming and merchandising and that's a whole nother ballgame. We'll get to that later when we add it. And there's so much more coming to this site. This is just a bare bones site. Like a car coming off the line with crank windows and standard brakes. We got so much more to add to this. And as we make money on the site, we can build it better and better and feed us more. And this is all of us paying each other. The fans are getting paid by the fans and the artists are getting paid by the fans. We're paying each other. We're working together. We're all living in the same house. We all have a room in the same house, and we all go down to the kitchen and buy music from each other, you know? You walk into the kitchen and, like, there's Jimmy cooking eggs in his underwear. You know, don't mind him. He's kind of weird that way. But you go and you buy an album from him. You give him $10. He gives you the album. No middleman. We're all in the same house. That's how this works. This is how we all take care of each other. Now, the wallet is, all this is, like I said, is just a quick reference. You can scroll down and see all this, but all the information is right over here in your purchase history, your sales history. That'll give you a true rundown of everything that's going on. Your commission history, you can go in and see the number ones and the number twos. And that's how we put this all together. That's how this works. It's us building our own future, because nobody else is going to do it for us. This is ours. Independent Music Mall Incorporated is us. The incorporation is us. There's no big buildings. We don't have any offices or anything like this right now. We will be getting them in the future, but we'll need them in order to help build the site. But right now, we're just grassroots. We're just fans and artists building our own site, getting together to make a better future for ourselves. So that's what this is all about. And I hope you enjoyed the presentation and the video, and I hope you check out the rest. If you want to find out more about our commission system and our referral system, go to Make Money, go to memberships. It's all in there. There's other, check out the videos on our YouTube channel here. We will walk you through everything. So thank you very much for taking the time to listen. And Viva la Revolution, and this is us fighting back. This is us taking our industry back. This is us 82% that the labels won't let talk to each other, and we're going to be talking to each other big time. We're going to be searching each other and building each other's career, and that's the way we get things done. So thanks for listening. Have a great day, and thanks for joining IMM.